World football jerseys are here. Support your nation and this channel in style with all new, all original designs available only in the ULTRASPORT store. Scan the QR code to shop now. And the round of 32 continues as we come to you from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, as Brazil take on Japan. Glad to have you with us here in the second game of this World Cup's round of 32. The stands utterly packed here today as we get set for action. But first, as always, we pause for the national anthems. Brazil finished first in Group C with 7 points. Wins over Haiti and Scotland propelled them into this round of 32 as they finished ahead of Morocco. Japan finished second in Group F. And now they take on Brazil. They had a big win over Tunisia in the group stage, 4-0. Quite a victory there. Take now will send it to Ayase, who's going to make his move, but just misses what would have been a big chance to put Japan into the early lead here. The Brazilians, of course, the obvious favorites, one of the most dominant nations in the history of football. They've won 5 World Cups before, looking to make it 6 here in 2026, although they've got some formidable challengers to contend with: Argentina and Spain and France and the likes of such teams as those. But Rafinha now looking to advance. Itakura is going to get the interception as the ball goes back to Japan, but we've got offside here. NRG Stadium, the host of this one. We are in Houston, Texas, home of the Houston Texans of the NFL. Hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, but now plays host to a much bigger event as Nakamura moves in, sends it to Kamada. Interception there in the box momentarily, but Dolan is going to try and make something happen. Take had it taken by Douglas. Second time in this match that Japan's gotten close to the goal but not been able to follow through, and you can hear the roar crescendo through the stadium as they get close. Casemiro is going to send it into the air, but he's kicked that one just a bit too far. It's going to be a throw-in for Japan. Watanabe will give it to Kamada. Take. Watanabe. Doan. And again. Take. Moving close to the box. Doan. Oh! Had it set up nicely, but Gabriel is going to come in and get the interception there. Now Rafinha advancing as we reach 30 minutes. Rafinha into the box. So! Unbelievable. Nice save there. But now Cunha is going to set up this corner kick. Just going to be a short pass to Paqueta, who will try to weave through into the box here. Pressure from Japan's defense. Marquinhos. Now Gabriel. Cunha takes the shot, and there it is! Brazil into the lead with just about 10 minutes to go before halftime. There is the opening goal. Cunha puts the Brazilians into the lead as we take a look at this once again. He very well could have missed that. Just sends that to the inside of the post. Suzuki dives, but is off the mark. And it is 1-0 for Brazil. And Japan will be playing catch-up here, but maybe not for long. Take in the box. Trying to make something happen here. Doan. Intercepted by Casemiro. As Japan once again failed to follow through on a chance. Rafinha to Cunha, meanwhile. Could have been an opportunity there. Ito to Ayase, now Doan. And we have 1 minute of stoppage time here in the first half. Enough time perhaps for one more chance for Japan. Ayase misses, and that'll take us to the half. Brazil 1, Japan 0 here in Houston. Thanks to that man, Cunha. The solitary goal today. Will it be enough? We'll find out. The Brazilian side up 1-0 here in Houston as we resume things in this round of 32 matchup. This is one of the most anticipated showdowns, I think, of the entire round of 32. Again, Brazil finished first in Group C. They had 7 points with wins over Haiti and Scotland. Drew with Morocco. Morocco, of course, a very good team. Went to the semifinals last year. I don't think anyone expected them to go that far. Japan came second in Group F. Vinicius Jr. now making his move. Kaishu is going to be there to get the interception. But as I was saying, Japan with a 4-0 win over Tunisia. Their only win so far, and I believe there might be offside here. Ayase and Marquinhos battling for it. As Casemiro now finds himself pressured. We're an hour in. 1-0 for Brazil, perhaps 2. Nope. Japan able to shut that down as Brazil advanced towards the box. Ito. Kaishu. Back to Ito. Into the box again. Japan looking for their golden opportunity. Nakamura. Kamada. And Ito. Danilo is going to clear that away. And Brazil with possession once again. Rafinha. 20 minutes to go here in Houston. And one more shot. Suzuki this time is able to make the save against the same man that he failed to do so against earlier. Kremer coming on for Danilo as Japan bring in Maeda to replace Ito. Paqueta off the corner here. Manages to weave through into the box. Oh. Had his chance. And you can see the look of regret on his face. Sure, it's a goal in the World Cup, but it's not the biggest chance. It's not as important as his expression might have you think. It would just be an insurance goal here. Brazil 1-0, and I would say it's a comfortable lead for Brazil over Japan here, and that's not usually what you hear when talking about a score as close as this, but Japan have been missing chances left and right, and Now a shot. Suzuki's going to stop it with his foot. Japan have been missing chances left and right, and if I were Brazil, I would feel somewhat confident in these last 10 minutes that that you'll be able to follow through. I could be wrong, but not much time remains. This now with the clear from Suzuki. Japan looking for their final chance, but Brazil re-established possession right off the bat. Konya. Nakamura got the interception there. Now Suzuki is going to give him a restart. Casemiro gets out ahead. So we have a bit of a stoppage here, but that's exactly what Japan needed. Free kick being set up as we see a couple more substitutions in the late game. And now the last chance for Japan to tie this up and send us to extra time. Brazil re-established possession just like that. Very aggressive play, what we're seeing from Brazil. And such aggressiveness is going to propel them into the round of 32. 2 minutes of stoppage time added on, which will expire very quickly. There is the final whistle and the final score. Brazil 1, Japan 0. The Japanese go back home and the Brazilians move on to the next round of this 2026 FIFA World Cup. We thank you for tuning in to our coverage from Houston. Once again, thanks to Cunha, the final score, Brazil 1, Japan 0, here in the round of 32.